Hello, today I'm going to talk about clause to phrase reduction. It is advanced grammar. Reduced adverb clause refer to the shortening of an adverb clause to an adverb phrase. This change to add sentence variety show different ways to communicating the same idea, and for your writing will be interesting. First of all, what is clause? What is the meaning of clause? For more information, you can watch my video about clause and phrase. Clause is a group of related words that contain subject and verb. Example: after I finished my homework, I played the piano. Here, after I finished my homework, it is a clause, because there are subject and verb. Subject is I, verb is finished. Phrase is a group of words not contain a subject and verb, such as a lot of, very interesting. What is adverb clause? Adverb clause is whole clause modifies the main clause. It begins with the subordinating conjunction and answers the question when, how, where, why did something happen. Example number 1, my sister when she is angry will turn in red face. Example number 2, though she was busy, Alice helped the young boy. Can we reduce adverb clauses, turn them to phrases, and end up with real sentences? Yes, but in special circumstances, because all adverb clauses can't be reduced. These adverb clauses can be reduced, such as adverb clause of time, adverb clause of contrast, and adverb clause of reason. How to reduce clauses to phrases. First of all, I want to talk about adverb clause of reason. Adverb clause of reason explains and gives reason for main idea. We use them to explain why someone does something and why something happened. Subordinating conjunction for this type are because, as, since. Example: because he is rich, he thinks he can buy all of us juices. How to reduce adverb clause of reason. First, remove the subordinating conjunctions such as since, because, as. Look at this example. Because he is rich, he thinks he can buy all of us juices. What is subordinating conjunction here? It is because. First step, I remove because. In this example, because the subject of adverb clause and main clause they are the same, I can remove subject in the adverb clause. Next step, remove the verb to be and replace it with present participle. What is present participle? Verb plus ing. Here is, I omit it and change it to present participle. Look here, being rich, he thinks he can buy all of us juices. Here my sentence from formal changes to less formal. Keep in mind, if there is no be verb in adverbial clause, change the main verb into present participle, means verb plus ing. If because clause has a not in it, remove the auxiliary and retain not. Look at this example. Since I have not seen King Kong yet, I will try to get a video of it. And there is not in this sentence. I must keep the not. And second step, omit the subordinating conjunction since, and then look at the subjects, they are the same. Omit the subject too, and then the verb, it is not be, it is seen. It is present perfect tense. I keep the helper have and not to, and the reduction will be not having seen King Kong yet. I will try to get a video of it. Keep in mind, not comes in the first means before present participle. Here present participle is having, not comes before having, not having. In second part, I will teach you adverb clause of time, meaning, definition, and how to reduce them. There are 3 steps for reducing adverb clause of time. Number 1, remove the subject. Number 2, keep the time word. Number 3, change the verb to the gerund form or use a noun. First, what is the meaning of adverb clause of time? It shows when something happens. It is introduced by time adverbs such as before, after, while, when, as soon as. Example, after she had lunch, she went back to work. At first, because the subject of adverb clause and the main clause, they are the same, she and she, I omit the she in adverb clause. Then I keep the time word. Time word here is after. Last step, find the verb. Here verb is had, changes to present participle, and then it will be after having lunch, she went back to work. Here as soon as and as, they are exceptions. For as soon as, delete as soon as and replace with upon or on. Second step, change the verb to gerund form. Example, as soon as he heard the news, he called me. I replace as soon as with upon. Omit the subject because subject they are the same in adverb clause and main clause. It is he, I omit he, and change the verb to present participle. What will be the answer? Upon hearing the news, he called me. Also for as, delete as, remove the subject, and the last part, change the verb to gerund form. Example, as I was falling asleep, I thought about my friend in Japan. I omit as here, and the subject they are the same. I omit them. I omit was too, and the verb changes to present participle. What will be the answer? Falling asleep, I thought about my friend in Japan. In this part, I am going to talk about adverb clause of contrast. Adverb clauses of contrast are used to make 2 statements, one of which contrasts with the other or make it seem surprising. Subordinating conjunctions for them, though, although, and while. Example, though I was tired, I finished my homework. For reducing this kind of adverbial clause, there are 4 steps. Step number 1, keep the subordinating conjunction. Step number 2, remove the subject and the verb be. Step 3, keep the noun or adjective. And the last step, change the verb to the gerund form. Look at this example. Although she had a car, she decided to walk. At first, I keep subordinating conjunction. Here is although. I keep although. In the main clause and adverbial clause, they are the same subjects. I omit the subject in adverbial clause. Then I change my verb to present participle, had to having. I reduce the clause to although having a car, she decided to walk. Example for nouns. Though she was an excellent student, she failed to pass the test. Though an excellent student, she failed to pass the test. Example for adjective. While she was a happy girl, she had many serious problems. And changes to while happy, she had many serious problems. In this part, I'm going to talk about how to reduce adjective clause. At first, what are adjective clauses? For more information, you can watch my video about adjective clauses. Adjective clauses are dependent clauses which attach to an independent clause. Who, which, and that are three common adjective clause connectors. Are you ready to reduce adjective clauses? Yes, here we go. Adjective clauses can be reduced to phrases. Adjective clauses using subject pronouns can be reduced. Do not reduce adjective clauses which use object-relative pronouns. We reduce sentences when you have the same subject in the main clause and the adjective clause. Adjective clauses contain relative pronouns like who, which, or that. The reduced adjective clause becomes an adjective phrase which does not have a subject. How do I form reduced adjective clauses? Adjective clauses using the be verb. Simply omit the connector plus the be verb to reduce it. Adjective clauses using an active voice regular verb. Omit the connector and change the verb to the present participle form. Look at this example. I saw a man who was carrying an umbrella. Who was carrying an umbrella? It is an adjective clause. The verb is carry. Verb in the adjective clause is active. Relative pronoun will be omitted. Was will be omitted. And carrying without changing, I use it because it is present participle. Reduced form will be I saw a man carrying an umbrella. Adjective clauses using a passive voice be plus past participle verb form. Omit the connector, omit the be verb. Look at this example. The signals which are given are simple. It is a clause which are given, but I want to change it to phrase. What should I do? I must omit connector and be verb. For phrase, I have what? The signals given are simple. Our verb, it is not active, it is passive voice. For phrase, I have what? Past participle. The signals given are simple. It is the third part of the verb or past participle. Quick recap of what we have done today. We work on clause to phrase reduction. We reduce clauses to phrases to add sentence variety. Show different ways communicating the same idea. Also, your writing will be beautiful and interesting. It makes you fluent and more confident, and your idea will be much quicker. Not all the adverb clauses be reduced, just adverb clause of time, adverb clause of reason, and adverb clause of contrast. And you can pack more information into your writing. Thank you for watching.